Coming up on this episode of Coordinated.
Well, these are all great and very important questions. And well, we think we have an answer in the research we've seen in, drumroll, AP Seminar.
We might have to add a drum roll to the podcast sound effects there. Greetings, AP coordinators, and welcome to Season 6 of Coordinated.
Thanks for joining us as we get ready for this year's AP exam administration.
Our goal? Help AP coordinators create the optimal testing experience for AP students.
And that means we have a lot to cover.
Derek Cometa, former AP coordinator, now director, AP coordinator experience for the AP program.
And I'm Rachel McBride, AP coordinator and school counselor at Mayfield High School. Welcome to the podcast for AP coordinators.
Welcome to Coordinated.
Hey everyone, Marcy Ewing here, counselor and AP coordinator. Happy to share an all-new opportunity with everyone. It's called Chat with a Coordinator. Here's what you can do. Schedule a video chat with an experienced AP coordinator over Zoom. This all-new series of real-time support is created specifically for AP coordinators. Review checklists, benefit from shared best practices, and design optimal testing experiences for your AP students. So, chat with the coordinator and feel confident about the 2022 AP exam administration. Limited time slots are available. We'll put a link in the show notes. Register now, and I just might see you there.
Hey, Rachel. Before we start our conversation today, we have some exciting news to share.
That's right, Derek. It's an add-on to what our friend Marcy just shared about Chat with a Coordinator, and I'm super excited.
So, breaking news. You and I, Rachel, are making a special appearance on Chat with a Coordinator. The date? March 4th, 2022.
It's more than an appearance, Derek. We're going to co-host all 4 Chat with a Coordinator sessions that day. All 4 sessions, Derek.
That's correct. 4 straight hours of Derek and Rachel over Zoom. So, if you want to meet Rachel and I,
we'd love to meet you as well. Just visit collegeboard.org/AP coordinator training.
Again, that's collegeboard.org/AP coordinator training. We'll put a link in the show notes as well.
Then register for a Chat with a Coordinator session on March 4th to join us.
Once again, that's March 4th. We'd love to see you there.
Season 6, Episode 3, Elevate English 10 with AP Seminar.
Hey everybody, we have a very special guest today. She is a friend and colleague of mine in the AP program, and today she is focusing a spotlight on AP Seminar. She is Director AP Capstone, Bianca Peart. Welcome to Coordinated, Bianca.
Thank you so much, Derek. I'm so happy to be here, and I appreciate the opportunity to share some conversation with so many AP coordinators. We definitely appreciate all the work that you do.
We do. And Bianca, we have a lot to cover. Are you ready to get started?
Yes, let's get started.
Wonderful. Let's do this. So, elevating English 10 with AP Seminar. Bianca, as you know, it's been tough these past few years.
Definitely.
And as we prepared for this podcast episode, we spoke to some AP coordinators. And in those conversations, we learned a couple of things. One, many schools and even whole regions across the country, many are still experiencing the lingering impacts of coronavirus, and they are having to manage those lingering impacts. That's just, understandably, that's just where their focus is.
And Derek, we've also heard that some schools are in a slightly different place. The impact of coronavirus is not as great on their school communities. They are focused on picking up where they left off, and they are very excited about providing students with as many opportunities as they can so they can kind of recharge and get moving again.
That's a great point. So let's do this. Why don't I speak to the first group of schools, the ones that I mentioned, and then you speak to the group of schools that you reference.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it. You go first.
So, adding AP Seminar to grade 10 is one way that schools can give students extra support. We know that coronavirus has had significant impact on many schools across the country. And as a result of that impact, schools are facing issues with mental health, both for staff and for their students. And those students, many students are struggling with unfinished learning. Teachers themselves are worried about how to remediate unfinished learning while at the same time teaching new content and skills. Attendance is a challenge across students and teachers, and it's even harder to find substitute teachers to support classes while the teacher is away. These are just some of the top priorities that AP coordinators told us their schools and districts are facing. So, when we consider these issues and where a school and district leader is focused, thinking about the rigors of college-level classes may, understandably, not be top of mind. So AP coordinators at these schools, especially those who are also school counselors, they are also saying that some students are thinking that AP isn't for them in this moment because it seems too hard or maybe too challenging on top of everything else. Or they're just not sure or not confident that they're ready to take that chance. However, as educators, we know that providing students with college-level learning while they're still in high school is something that we want to do. It's a place we want to get students to. So what's really interesting is that we've made some observations that could very well help students as they get their feet back into college-level classes while they're in high school. And we've seen some observations about a particular AP course that has helped students not just in that course, it also benefits students in future AP courses. Think of it like a quote-unquote starter AP course. Think of AP Seminar. Whew. All right. So, Bianca, what about schools who are fortunate enough to be in a position where the impact of coronavirus is not as great on their school communities? Please share some thoughts for those schools.
Yeah, happy to do that. So AP Seminar gives students extra support here as well. And let me preface this by saying schools have asked us 3 big questions that we think AP Seminar helps answer. So question number 1 we get often is, what's the right AP course to offer students in grade 10? The second big question we get is, which AP course gets students ready for the English course? And the third big question that we get asked often is there a starter AP course? So I'll dig a little bit deeper in those 3 questions. Question number 1, what's the right AP course to offer students in grade 10? Many schools offer AP classes in grades 11 and 12. They see the benefits that AP has on school culture, and they want to give more students the opportunity to take AP. Now on to question number 2, which AP course gets students ready for the English courses? We know many schools begin their AP programs or have at the core of their programs either AP English Language or AP English Literature. Schools see students have success in these courses and think to themselves, as a sub-question, what is the way that we can strengthen the pipeline of students ready for those 2 AP English courses? And the third big question again, is there a starter AP course, a starter course that focuses on the skills that help students be successful in other AP classes? Well, these are all great and very important questions. And well, we think we have an answer in the research we've seen in, drumroll, AP Seminar.
We might have to add a drum roll to the podcast sound effects there. AP Seminar is unlike any other AP course. In AP Seminar, students get to choose topics that interest them. Students get to develop their critical thinking skills. They work collaboratively with their peers. They investigate real-world issues, building self-confidence, and present their ideas and perspectives.
Yes, for schools and teachers and even students that have a tough time in traditional classes that are heavy on content and heavy on facts, AP Seminar offers an alternative that students and teachers seem to really like. And they like it in part because of the flexibility that is offered through this course. Students do real-world investigations, like you've mentioned, and offer research-based solutions, present multimedia presentations. AP Seminar produces critical thinkers, and students develop key skills they use repeatedly in high school and in college, which is exactly what higher ed and specifically admissions directors were seeking, which is also why we designed this course based on their feedback.
So, Bianca, this seems like a good time to share some of the research that we've seen in AP Seminar specifically, because we find that schools and AP coordinators are often just looking for whatever works.
That is a good point. So one of the 3 observations we've seen in AP Seminar students is increased performance in AP. The skills taught in AP Seminar enhance other AP experiences. AP Seminar students demonstrate stronger AP exam performance on later AP exams than their peers who did not take AP Seminar. And this applies to the AP English subjects, AP History subjects, and AP Politics subjects. But I want to take a moment to pause because that was a lot. And I'm going to say this again because I think it is one of the most compelling reasons to place AP Seminar in grade 10. So here we go again. For students who take AP Seminar in grade 10, they demonstrate stronger AP exam performance on later AP exams in the AP English subjects, AP History subjects, and AP Politics subjects than their peers who did not take AP Seminar, and the results are consistent across race and ethnicity.
And that's not the only observation I've heard about the positive benefits that AP Seminar has for students. Students also have higher first-year GPAs in college. Isn't that right, Bianca?
That is correct. Research shows that AP Seminar students outperform non-AP students in first-year college GPAs. And I cannot tell you how many times students have reached out, AP Seminar alumni have reached out to their teachers and say, hey, my team members aren't familiar with setting group norms. So when I heard that AP Seminar students outperform non-AP students in first-year college GPAs, I thought that it's likely because AP Seminar emphasizes key academic skills like investigating real-world topics, interpreting and evaluating different perspectives, gathering and analyzing data, developing evidence-based arguments, and communicating publicly, all of which are key skills that students use to be successful in future AP courses as well as successful in college.
And the third observation that we've seen is that there is a greater second-year college retention for students who take AP Seminar.
Yes, AP Seminar emphasizes non-academic skills as well, managing long-term projects, meeting deadlines, collaborating in teams, and as I mentioned before, establishing group norms. You know, the life skills that we want to teach all our students. And so AP Seminar students have a higher likelihood of persisting in the second year of higher education than their non-AP peers.
That's some powerful research. And now I'm thinking that AP coordinators, they might be wondering about the AP Seminar course itself. So AP Seminar is the first course in a 2-course AP Capstone diploma program. In year 1 of this 2-course sequence, the emphasis is on evaluating academic conversations through secondary research. Some schools also offer AP research. Now, schools can offer AP Seminar without offering AP research. That said, if schools do choose to offer AP research and want to give their students a chance at the Capstone diploma, year 2 would be not just evaluating academic conversations, but also contributing to academic conversations through primary research by students.
Now, what's exciting about AP Seminar, and one of the reasons that we think it's so attractive to students, is that they get to choose their own topics. Students really get to dive into the topics that interest them the most. And we believe that freedom and that autonomy to choose is why so many students and teachers like AP Seminar. Honestly, the sky's the limit here for students in terms of the topics they can choose.
All right, so where do we go from here, Bianca?
Well, if a school is interested in providing students with this opportunity, a natural question is, where do we place AP Seminar? And the thinking here is grade 10. In fact, schools have already started shifting AP Seminar to grade 10. When it was envisioned in the early years, we thought AP Seminar would be offered in grade 11, followed by AP Research in grade 12. However, teachers and schools all on their own organically started moving AP Seminar to grade 10. And when we did some analysis about why that happened, we learned that given our robust suite of AP offerings, schools just wanted to give their students more opportunities to be successful in grades 11 and 12 with other AP classes. And today, AP Seminar is offered in grade 10 by nearly half of the schools that offer it.
Now, AP Seminar is not just placed anywhere in grade 10. I heard you once say that a majority of schools place AP Seminar in the English department in grade 10. And if I remember correctly, something like more than 50% of the schools that offer AP Seminar offer it in their English department.
That's correct, 53% to be exact.
All right, so now, of course, schools don't have to do that. It can be scheduled and staffed flexibly. However, more than half of the schools put AP Seminar in the English department.
So, Derek, you might ask, why are schools doing that? Well, there are several main reasons. Number one, AP Seminar fits with the current English department curriculum and allows for more flexibility to layer in cross-curricular content. Number two, AP Seminar also meets state standards for ELA. Currently, AP Seminar, believe it or not, meets state standards in 28 U.S. states. Therefore, a lot of high schools can easily fold in AP Seminar in their English department. And number three, it emphasizes evidence-based reading, writing, and speaking. So overall, AP Seminar entails key attributes of an English program, and it provides a clear pathway to continued success in future AP coursework.
All right. Well, that sounds great. Bianca, if schools are interested in elevating English 10 with AP Seminar, there are, I believe, 3 steps.
Yes, so step one is planning how to position AP Seminar. As we've been discussing, offering AP Seminar as a grade 10 English is a viable option. And if schools decide to move forward with this path, they'll want to make sure they identify an AP teacher who has an ELA certification. Schools can offer AP Seminar as an English elective or core English class, while schools have offered AP Seminar as a general elective in grade 10. There's certainly a lot of flexibility here, and as a reminder, more than half of schools currently offer AP Seminar in their English department in grade 10. So that's step number one, planning how to position AP Seminar. Step number two, school leaders complete an online application. The application is free, it's quick, it's brief. We simply want to know how schools are intending to offer AP Seminar because we want to make sure that we reach out to those teachers and those teachers sign up for required training along the way. Also, AP Seminar encompasses through course assessments, so we want to make sure leaders are familiar with the course structure as it's slightly different than the majority of our AP courses. One important note I do want to add to the application, schools that offer AP Seminar are not required to offer AP Research. Derek, I know you mentioned that earlier, but I just want to emphasize that schools are not required to offer AP Research. Schools can just offer AP Seminar. So step number two is completing the application. It's brief. It should take no more than 10 to 15 minutes. And nearly all schools that apply will be accepted. So we do not want any school leader to think that the application would impede on them. Just know that we typically accept all applications. And step number 3, the final step, is to ensure teachers attend training. It is a requirement that all first-time AP Seminar teachers attend a 5-day summer training. Trainings are hosted by select AP Summer Institutes, and teachers can attend training in person or online. That is right. AP Seminar teachers can attend training in person or online. So if a teacher wants to attend an AP Seminar training but does not want to attend in person, there are plenty of online options available. We also want to note that federal funds can be used to cover training costs, and we also have scholarships that are available to teachers to cover the registration costs. So Derek, overall, those are the 3 steps, and as an AP course with no prerequisites, AP Seminar helps a wide range of students develop critical thinking, analytical writing, collaboration, and academic research skills in topics that students are passionate about. And Elevating English 10 with AP Seminar clearly guides students toward future success in high school, college, and career.
Bianca, just hearing that last line makes me wish I had AP Seminar available to me back when I was in high school.
Yes, Derek, I feel this way daily, and I totally agree.
Hey, thank you so much for sharing your knowledge and really feeding my love of learning. I feel enlightened, or perhaps I should say I feel elevated. And again, AP coordinators, please help spread the word. Help talk about bringing AP Seminar to your schools. It's a powerful addition to any AP program. We'll put a link to all this information in the show notes. Please share the information. Please share the podcast episode. Please share it with your English department, with your school leaders. We are ready to help you get started. Bianca is ready to help you get started. Speaking of, Bianca Peart, thank you so much for making the time today. It was great to have you on our coordinated podcast.
Thank you, and thanks to all the AP coordinators who already helped to support AP Seminar. Your attention to detail, always being proactive, and your ability to keep the AP Seminar course and program a success at your school does not go unnoticed. And as you said, Derek, thanks to those who may have been elevated by this conversation. Elevating English 10 with AP Seminar is an excellent option that's good as gold.
Coordinated is recorded, produced, and engineered by Derek Cometa. Derek also co-authors the show, along with Kimberly Casey and Rachel McBride. Audio review by Elisa Aloyo, Dale Glazer, and Tierra Pinto. Our executive producer is Edward Biederman. Podcast logo, courtesy of the amazingly talented Amy O. Amy is enjoying her senior year at Savannah Arts Academy. We thank Jackie Ray for our theme song, Good as Gold. Jackie is a former AP Music Theory student at Oakton High School. Additional vocal support by myself, Carly Suge, AP Coordinator at Costa Mesa High School in Southern California.
Special thanks to all my colleagues in the AP program for supporting our show. And AP coordinators, we cannot say it enough. Thank you. We appreciate you, and for all your support of AP students, you are truly good as gold.
And maybe I just don't know. I'll say it over and over and over again till I believe it's so. I'm good as gold.